Imperial Age on their first headline tour in London. It's been a hell of a ride for you to get to this point. So in a nutshell, briefly, can you just tell me how the last 12 months have been for the band? Yeah.
When we left Russia because of the war, of course we just missed a few months because of the relocation, and everything related to the band just stopped. All activities stopped because you know, when you're moving to a different country you need some time to get settled, but still we somehow managed to release the new album, because we left right in the middle of the releasing process. So it was a bit tough, it was a bit unusual to work from a different country, but still everything is okay, and we're still everything works fine. It was a bit tough, but yeah, we're here and we're extremely happy.
So how does it feel to leave your home country, Russia, and start life in a totally different, you know, world?
I don't think that I got used to Turkey at all during this year, because it is a completely different culture, and from the very beginning it was obvious that it is just like, you know, somewhere where we need to spend like 1 year and then we need to move on, so we never planned to live there.
Right, you mentioned, you know, this is the last date of your UK tour. How have the previous dates been? I know you play the crowd reaction, you're happy with it.
Absolutely amazing, yes. This is probably our best tour so far, without an exaggeration.
Right, if I'm not mistaken, some of the musicians which are playing with you on this tour are helping you just for these days. So
yes.
I was curious, so have you even had chance to rehearse with them before the first date? So you saw them on stage the first time, hello, I'm your guitarist.
Well, basically when we picked them up at the airport, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not absolutely correct, because there were some online.
Yeah, online. Of course, yeah,
yeah. There was quite a lot.
But of course it is not the same as the offline rehearsal.
And again, a few days ago you released a video clip of one of the songs on the album. So can you tell me more about that? Where was it filmed? How much of it is effects and how much is real?
We had 5 music videos together for this album. The first 2 were filmed partially, well, the first one, The Ways the Aim, was filmed completely in Russia. Then Legend of the Free, we started filming it in Russia, but then we moved and we finished it in Turkey. And the 3, which are The Wheel, Windborne, and the one which still has to come out, it's called Shackles of Gold. That was filmed all completely in Turkey.
I'd like to just take a step back in time, if you don't mind. And when you formed Imperial Age, what music were you listening to? What music made you decide, you know, I want to do something like this?
Well, you know, it would be all your regular symphonic metal bands, but also on top of that, all your regular heavy metal bands, plus some classics.
For example?
Oh, Nightwish, Epica, Therion, Avantasia, and also Hollywood composers like Hans Zimmer and Howard Shore and John Williams, and the classics like Beethoven, Bach, Wagner, Tchaikovsky, and all that. So, and heavy metal musicians like Iron Maiden, Manowar, and you know, Judas Priest. Power metal like Stratovarius, Helly. We listen to a lot of stuff, but
I don't really think that this somehow affects our own style, because for example, sometimes for me, sometimes I like to listen to black metal for some time, you know, but it doesn't mean that we will switch to black metal.
Maybe in the subconscious it comes.
Sometimes we listening to grindcore in the van.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Like Gutalax, for example.
But that's mostly for fun.
Okay. Okay, you've actually changed the lineup quite a while. I mean, sometimes you couldn't avoid it in the last few months. But do you think a more stable lineup will help the music of the band, will help the music be more cohesive, you know what I mean?
We had a super stable lineup from 2017 until 2022, so that's for 5 years, no changes at all. And if not for the war, I think it would have remained, but now that we are kind of separated in different countries and also across the new Iron Curtain, of course, that's inevitable.
Excellent. Guys, the last question I want to ask is, we mentioned this new album. I mean, since the album was released, over a year has passed, I think. Have you written in that time, new material?
No.
And no.
No. The album was released in August, but over the past year we were not doing music. We were doing everything that has to do with moving, with organizing the tour, with releasing the album and stuff like that. And we really hope that we can finally settle here in the UK. And
you plan to settle here?
We received the endorsement from our Arts Council England, which allows us to apply for the Global Talent Visa.
Excellent.
And finally move here for good. And maybe then we can have the peace of mind to actually do some music.
Fantastic, guys. There's nothing left for me to say except wish you good luck, not only for this gig, but for the immediate future.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.